this one were played on paper, it might get ugly, but you never know what's going to happen. Welcome to Sooner Nation and Gaylord family Oklahoma Memorial Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the back, the Kent State Golden Flashes, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Sooners will get us started with the opening kickoff. Returner's going to try to see what he can get. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Kent State Golden Flashes offense will start this game off. And they're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David. And I know seeing a defense doing what they want, when they want to do it, makes you a happy man.
Well, the defense is starting to make a comeback. Like, I'm excited about this new era of football. We're seeing better tackling, and we're seeing... coverage than we were a couple years ago, and this defense is fun to watch. Fun to watch them on tape, fun to talk to their coaches. Jesse, this defense has been consistent all year long.
And they're dialed in, and they're so talented. They've got multiple NFL draft picks on that side of the football, and they don't have to change a lot week to week. This defense dominates. They do what they do, and they don't care if you know it. You can't do anything against them.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He's got him. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. And the Golden Flashes decide to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. So Oklahoma's offense will go to work for the first time. They're led by a sensational signal caller. And, Jesse, one thing every elite quarterback knows is where to find the weak spot in the secondary. And there might be a few of them in there.
Yeah, there's no mystery where this quarterback is going to be throwing the football and who he's going to be trying to pick on. They knew coming into this game this was going to be the matchup they want to take advantage of. Now, David, the defense and their coordinator are going to have to find creative ways to help out this quarterback and use safety coverage over the top, some zone, try and get him as many doubles as they can, but you can't double cover all game long. This guy's going to be on an island from time to time, and you know that's when the quarterback's going to go after.
I was about to say, dude, I'm not giving you that opportunity. I'm not putting him on an island. I'm going to use zone coverages. I'm going to try to hide him as much as I can. You see this all the time. You know you're a deficiency. How do you mask it? How do you hide it? If he goes one-on-one on an island, that's a bad job calling defense.
On the move, it's up. Couldn't really get started there. Pickup of 1 to the 35. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They go to the ground. Stop cold as soon as he got it. It'll be 3rd and long. To the air, it's Mateer. Quickly to the tight end. There he goes. The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. The Sooners are flying down the field. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Powers through the defender. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. The Sooners have it with a 1st and goal. From the gun. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
And this offense shows right away on 1st down. They're willing to pass down here. Does this soften them up a little bit for the run here on 2nd down and goal?
After getting nothing, it's 2nd and goal from the 6. The play action fake. Wide out trying to get it in. Touchdown, Sooners. The offense cashed
schooner. The wagon gets to come out. Everybody gets jacked up. Everybody gets excited. Oklahoma has an elite. Good luck.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They took it 64 yards right down the field. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. Coming out with it, it's Harris. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. He had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. He'll do it himself. Oh, he's got some space. You know those defenders wanted to light him up. Quarterback wisely gets down with the slide. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Oh, they're after him. This time on target. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. The Golden Flashes come to the line with a new set of downs. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on 2nd down. Pressure coming. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. The defense coming up big there. The sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and it's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
And he missed it. No good. But there is a flag down, and he might get another shot at this thing. You must protect the kicker when he's in a defenseless position like that. That penalty is going to give the offense a 1st down. Man, oh man, those types of penalties just drive defensive coordinators crazy. Was 4th down, now 1st down.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Look, really good job by the defense, having vision on the quarterback. And as soon as he threw that football, man, they broke on the football right away, didn't waste time, and got the running back on the ground from their game.
Really nice 3rd down sub-defense there that time. It's 3rd and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback, now forcing the incompletion, setting up 4th. Practicing this all week long. They saw something on film that made them think they could overload them on the right-hand side, and they were able to get back there to block that kick.
From the gun, running back on the move. Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15. One big play to get it up near midfield. Now they're in business at the 47. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. He's got it. He got loose, almost housed him, finally dragged down at the 32.
Well, he's able to make it easy after that catch, and I think his speed is something that just scares DBs to death. And you think about great Oklahoma receivers recently, guys like CeeDee Lamb, Sterling Shepard, Hollywood Brown. DBs gave them so much cushion because they were afraid they were going to get run by, and I think that's how defenses treat this guy too. With his speed and his playmaking ability, he scares you to death, and that cushion helps him out tremendously.
Fires it incomplete. They've got the big play on this 3rd and long. He wants to throw it again. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. And the Sooners look to do some damage in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Snagged out of the air. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver. And be accurate with the football. That's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing in the lines, because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in the game.
Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Throws to the wideout. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Trying to take it back. Touchdown, Sooner. The defense does the work itself with a pick 6. No mid-season doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21.
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
They'll go with a direct snap. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Now on 2nd down. Off the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. He wasn't far from taking it to the house, and that'll be the final play of the 1st quarter. We reached the quarter break with Oklahoma on top, and they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. The give to the back. Breaks into the open. Good pickup there as he gets to 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. And the golden flashes look to keep this drive humming. Quarterback on the keeper. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the 1st down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
The golden flashes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They're working that left side. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the 1st down at the 34-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Catch in the middle, it's Martin. And he makes a completion, and they're set up and in business at the 20. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. On the ground, it's Newman. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on 3rd and long. Here comes the heat. Makes the grab on the left. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field.
Halted in the 1st down and more. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. And the golden flashes. Will try to punt. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Kent State. Great job by the back on the option. He'll try to tack on one more. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Oklahoma offense. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. The give on the option. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. The Sooners can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Sooners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Complete to the left. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. And the Sooners heading quickly to the line. Another big play for this Sooner receiver, dare I say, Hollywood-esque.
Hollywood is right, and that's one guy that comes to mind, by the way. But this offense, it just does what it does. No matter the name, no matter the coach, whoever it is, it's going to be high-flying, it's going to be fast-paced, and
blasted as he lets it go. Complete to the right. Turning it on. They bring him down with the big play. Will move the sticks. The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10. Guys, Oklahoma's transition to the SEC in 2024 taught them a lesson that you might be able to get by at times without offensive consistency, but you won't thrive. So what kind of pressure, David, is the new guy under center under?
a lot of pressure, but obviously the experience, the transfer over. He was the top guy at that spot, the transfer portal. You bring in a new offensive coordinator, new weapons around him, so a revamped new Oklahoma offense. They're hoping they'll...
Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Fielded in the end zone, it's Hunter. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Trailing by 3 touchdowns, if you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably scored pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you've got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
Got a man. It's Martin. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one.
You complete some of these hitch throws early, you're setting up the hitch and go. Later on, you can pump fake that, and then the receiver can pirouette right up the sideline. That
picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Going the other way, and he's got room. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Sooner! With a lot of time left, there's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Here's the pressure. Grabs behind the line. It's Nubin. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. Throws to the tight end. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. A strike downfield. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Line gets set, first down. That's reeled in, it's Martin. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
And there's finally a bright spot for this offense in the passing game, completing that on 3rd down. I know we're in the 2nd quarter, they're trailing by a lot, but you need something positive to happen.
Intercepted, a first half turnover can swing momentum. Taking it the other way. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. They'll try to power it in. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? They'll try to run it in. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. Slams it ahead. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Never a doubt. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Nubin. They use that sideline as a defender and get him out of bounds at the 36. Just enough time for one final play of the half. He's going for a big play downfield. Got it inside the 10. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Pass interference, defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Going back to the well, another deep ball. It's incomplete, and they tried to get one on the board before the break and couldn't quite make the connection. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one from Norman so far. And the undisputed star of the half has been that lockdown corner. The coaches told us how good he was, but I almost think they undersold how impactful he would be. Ultra physical with zero hesitation. And with hands like that, I wonder if they don't think about using him in the passing game at some point.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Tatum. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So here comes the Oklahoma offense. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Got it in the middle. It's Sategna. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Now the defense will try to rise up on 3rd and short from the 21. To the air. It's Batir. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete.
Well, it's 3rd and short. They're throwing for it. They just can't come up with that one. Setting up a big decision now for the head coach on 4th down.
They booted away on 4th down. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. To the ground with the back. Gets it past the 1st down marker and still running. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a 1st down. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. Or will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? He'll pull it on the read. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Now facing a 3rd and long. Makes the catch. It's Martin. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The Golden Flashes send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. A low line drive and short kick. So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Grabbed in the middle. It's Gibson. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4. Wants to go up top. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
I think if you're the quarterback moving forward, you need to start thinking about hot routes to your tight ends and to your running backs because of this outside linebacker. He's a guy that has shown the knack to get after the QB. When he comes blitzing, you need to have an outlet throw in your back pocket.
He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. The Sooners will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. It'll be 3rd and long. Wants to throw. It's Mateer. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Oklahoma. And after that last touchdown toss, look out, Baker Mayfield record could be going down for single-game touchdown passes.
Yeah, and you think of all the great quarterbacks and the records that they put up with the Sooners, man. It's impressive. And this guy having himself a day. Spread the ball around. Touchdown for Palooza. What a nice day.
Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and they get you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Got him downfield. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Rushes on him. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. And the Golden Flashes now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Fires to the middle. Wide open downfield. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't work it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Rides to back and leaves it. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Makes the grab. It's Gibson. He'll be knocked out of bounds at the 29.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season. And, man, you know he's looking for more.
Caught in the backfield, it's Gibson. His junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Sooners come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chain. The offense lining up for a first down play. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Wins the battle up front. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Quick completion to the right. There he goes. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. And the Sooners kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They'll run the option. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Loss on first down. Increase the degree of difficulty. 2nd and goal from the 8. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. And this one will be stopped for no gain. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Mateer. And the throw out to the sideline, good for just a few yards. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Already 1 for 1 on field goals today. He'll try to make it 2 for 2 from 22. At the end of the period, Oklahoma has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. And as we start the 4th quarter, they'll try to knock 3 through the uprights. Already 1 for 1 on field goals today. He'll try to make it 2 for 2 from 22. Just drives it between the uprights. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Catch in the middle, it's Newman. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. Oh, he's got some space. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down.
Busting big runs like this is a total team effort. Obviously, the back has to find the hole, but you got to have everybody around him doing their job to make it a good play call.
And everybody around them doesn't just mean the offensive line. The receivers getting their blocks downfield is a big deal, too.
It's a huge deal. We always talk about them catching.
He's going for it all. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Under fire. Kept it, and he's past the marker. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. The golden flashes are rolling down the field. From the gun, running back gets to give.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Looking to fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Finds his tight end. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. And the Golden Flashes come to the line with a new set of downs. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, this offense, man, it's been a struggle bus. And they haven't clicked yet. They haven't found what they're really, really good at. And I'll tell you this, it's later in the fourth quarter, later in the game, obviously. They need to start airing this thing out. We got to get back in this football game because I don't know if y'all realize this, but we're down by a lot.
The Golden Flashes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And the field goal is good. They get 3 on the board, but it really doesn't matter much in terms of the deficit. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Motion from the back. To throw, it's Hawkins. Caught behind the line, it's Mars. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. First down here for the offense. Looking to throw on 1st down. On the move, he fires. Complete to the right. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. This offense always looking for those big, explosive plays, and now they've got it just inside the 30. They'll run it from the gun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Sooners had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Going to the run, it's Barnes. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Got it in the middle. It's Lewis. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now. But we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He's got it on the move. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. Good right down the boulevard. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. He'll bring it out. It's Hunter. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. They'll start this drive going to the air. Looking down the middle. On target to the left. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Clark. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. And the Golden Flashes can really attack on this 2nd and short. Snagged in the middle. It's Nubin. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Under fire. Down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. And the quarterback takes a knee. Well, some might think this head coach has a tough locker room speech after this one. I would suggest that he starts with, "That's just bad."